Hello friends, today's topic is taken from modern India. The title of the topic is Royal Indian Naval Mutiny. Royal Indian Naval Mutiny started on 18 February 1946. The Second World War led to the expansion of Royal Indian Navy. It had brought in men from all parts of the country. Thus, it weakened the old military tradition of recruiting from politically undeveloped martial races like Gurkha. There was resentment among the Navy mutineers at the use of Indian troops to put down revolutionary dissent in Indonesia. Similarly, Indian mutineers resented at the huge gap between themselves and British soldiers, as evidenced by large disparities in salaries, quality of canteen food, and working conditions. On 22 February, the strike had spread to naval bases all over the country, as well as to some ships in the sea. At Bombay, as well as elsewhere, two sharply different attitudes towards this dramatic development became evident among Indian political groups by 22nd February. The Bombay Communist Party of India had supported RIN mutiny. It was also supported by Congress Socialist Party leaders like Achyut Patwardhan and Aruna Asaf Ali. Sardar Patel, in sharp contrast, advised people to go about their normal business as usual. Patel, helped for once by Jinnah, managed to persuade the rating to surrender on 23rd February, giving an assurance that the national parties would prevent any victimization, a promise soon quietly forgotten by national parties. The suppression of RIN mutiny contained the seeds of continuing the inability of the nation state to harness the power of working class. It also shows the nation state's inability to recognize the working class as the motive force in history. Royal Indian Navy mutiny did not fit into any blueprint for the future of India. To conclude, the RIN ratings, in sharp contrast to the men of Azad Hind Fauj, have never been given the status of national hero, though their action involved much greater risks in some ways than joining the INA. Thank you for watching my video.